Hey all, Chachanator here, and welcome back to another video. This is the second game played in this series of three. I'm not sure if it's a best of three or if they just played three random games. And it's going to be against Slipknot VH and, well, this 0071001988764, and I will call him Mr. Number again because there's no way again that I'm going to be saying that this whole time. And let's see. Anyway, pretty standard start. It looks like VH having a little trouble getting those first sheep in, but he's got them in now. So should it be good for him? And well, it looks like it's another Arabia Huns War. I did not do any research for these games, so I apologize. These are all Arabia Huns Wars, but that first game was pretty exciting. We saw some. We saw a. I'm going to give a spoiler away on that first game, just FYI, in case you want to watch them and weren't necessarily watching them in order. But we saw, we saw them try to go for a forward. We saw this Mr. Number dude here in red try to do that, and it kind of blew up in his face. Didn't really work out well for him. Sending that villager forward to get those two sheep. I kind of feel like he should have waited until he could have gone for that boiler. I feel like that was a bit of a wasted time there. I know he didn't want to send the scout all the way back, but I do feel like that was a bit of wasted walking time, idle time on that villager. And this is a game of efficiency. Every little bit counts. Let's see. Hopefully these villagers killed the... Yeah. I was going to say, hopefully they don't kill these two sheep out here, but it looks like they didn't, so that's good. Scouting, and again, looks like this number dude, whatever your name is, going forward really aggressive scouting here. It looks like he's trying to, it just feels like he wants to lane VH, and as I said in the last video, this is Chobar's favorite player. He loves VH, loves to lame, so I think it's one of those things where maybe he's played a lot with VH and he's trying to do the laming before he gets lamed. I'm not really sure. And VH having this random villager walking around too. I'm sure he's going for that boiler. Yes, he is. Maybe he's waiting. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Looks like VH did find all his sheep a little bit later, but really not such aggressive scouting though. Where's this boar? Let's take note where his boar is. Wow, way the far out there. That's a far boar. But look at these deer. Again, deer really close to VH. Let's see if he uses them this time. And did he scout them? Yeah, he did. He has 8 deer really close, and they're really close to these berries as well. He could build a... Yeah, let's see. He's probably going to put that... I'm saying he's going to put that mill like right here, and he'll be able to go for these deer if he wants to. He could even push them really easy. And there he goes with that forward scout, and he's going to steal a sheep again. Last game he stole 2. This game he looks like he's only going to get 1, and I don't think that this number dude will be able to stop him. His boar is in the back though. I don't think, well, I'm sure when VH finds it he will steal it, but right now I don't know if he'll find it. Is finding this gold here, and looks like Mr. Number is going to try to find his sheep, but based on his path, I don't think he'll quite make it, but even if he does, that is a little bit annoying. VH going to go for his second boar right now, so it looks like it will not get lamed, and I think this sheep will be found, so that'll be good for him. Let's see, he should be going for this boar about now, and there he goes. He's going for it right now, and let's see who finds it first. VH will probably lame this villager. Looks like that sheep was found, and yeah, VH, I guarantee you he will lame this villager unless he goes for the boar first, and oh boy. He did go for the boar, so let's see if he does steal this. I'm sure that this number dude's probably not gonna let him get away with it. I'm sure he's gonna come back and try to stop that from happening. And basically, for y'all that don't know, and I thought the villager shot it first. I can't believe he's gonna get away with this. But for those of y'all that don't know, if you run over to a boar and hit it twice with your scout and then run away back to your base, the boar will follow you, and you can actually lure it to your TC, and it gives you a nice little food boost, and also steals food from your opponent. And yeah, I was going to say, you got to make sure you don't run away too much, or else the boar will actually go back. And it looks like VH did mess up, and this boar's probably going to run back. He's going to hit it again, going to get aggro again, and going to have to take off running. And ouch, he took a downhill hit there. So let's see how he does. Gonna try to steal this board, and I'm surprised. I think VH ran around all the way here, and I think that's what Mr. Number's doing, is he's probably trying to look for that scout, although he could actually see it. He can see, yeah, there he goes. He can see that boar, but it looks like VH did mess up again. I don't think he has enough hit points to try to steal this boar, but if you run away too far, the boar will just lose aggro, so you can't just tell him to run back to the base. You have to actually micro it somewhat. And wow, it looks like VH actually going for a bit of a drush this time, so going to be a little aggressive. Was not paying attention to that. Was way too entertained by that boar steal, or attempt to win anyway. And I really don't like tournaments that limit that, because I think it's just part of the game. It's something that you need to prepare for, learn how to stop, and you know, as much as I hate it when it happens to me, it's just one of those things. It's one of the things I think that makes this game so I don't want to say legendary, but this game has really stood the test of time, really. I mean, people still play it now, and it came out. I think Age of Kings came out like '97 or '99 or something like that. And wow, let's just walking right past each other. Need a player patrolling. Patrol your guys, dude. But I think that's just one of the things about it, is that literally in this game, you can do whatever you want. If you want to start the game, get some wood, delete your town center, and be a douche, and come over here and build your town center right next to your enemy's base, you can totally do that. The game lets you do it. Is it the best strategy out there? You know, probably not. You're probably gonna lose if you don't actually successfully do that. But it is a viable strategy, and Age of Empires lets you do that. If you want to build a dock right here in this pond, Age of Empires will let you do that. If you want to go wall your enemies gold, you can do that. I can't tell you how many RTS games I play, and they just don't let you do things like that, and you know, it almost takes away the fun with it. You know, it's like you can only build your buildings in a certain area around the TC or stuff like that. But in Age of Empires, you can pretty much build whatever you want, wherever you want, unless you're trying to build a castle on the water. A little sloppy from VH, losing his scout here. Luckily for him, he does have this wolf helping him out. Looks like that wolf is going to take down that militia. Maybe he's going to get awfully close. I think he will. There you go. Look at that wolf. Now he's going to go after the next one, although he's probably going to die from the scout. But look at this idle time VH is getting from these villagers. Those villagers are just chasing the militia, and that's what you want with a drush. You want to cause idle time like that, and I won't be surprised if you see them go forward, and there they go forward again. Although I don't think they're going to be successful this time. You see VH having all these extra deer. VH is probably looking really good. He's up on 17 pop. Both players went for a drush, and looks like Mr. Number Dude will be up a little faster. VH's drush is kind of getting taken out, but that's because this Number Dude is adding militia. He's added 2 extra militia to his drush, so he's looking to get aggressive and aggressive fast. Perhaps he wanted to stop these deer from VH, but I don't even know if he knew. No, he had no idea they were there. But VH is totally going to see this coming. He should already know it's coming. And I don't think he's going to be too successful. VH, do you notice? Yes, you do. He's going to go chase those villagers down. And chase these villagers down, and that's not going to be a successful fort, I don't think. And that's one of the things about a fort, is if you know it's coming, it's not too hard to stop. And let's see, we're probably going to see men-at-arms. Yes, you are. He made those 2 extra militia. He's going to go for the men-at-arms again. And VH, let's see what your plan is. Well, I hope your plan is not to chase these villagers all the way back with your villagers. Plus, losing one of these villagers would be even worse, because look at all the food they have collected. And there you go. He's going to see this forward, and I just don't know if this is going to work out too well for him. These guys are going to turn to man-at-arms here pretty quick, and VH, poor VH, has all this food he just needs to drop off. That's like probably holding 250 food combined. So he doesn't want to lose any of these villagers. And these villagers are going to just, I mean, they're not going to do great against killing these man-at-arms, but they can do it. And, oh, why did I got fog on? Let's see, looks like he might lose a villager here, but I'm not sure that archer range is going to come up. He's probably going to have to cancel it, and that's definitely not what this Number Dude wanted at all. VH going for an archer range right away, not even going to mess around with scouts. Going for a drush and then scouts is usually not a good idea, because your enemy will usually have something better to counter it by that time. And man-at-arms will do just fine against scouts, except scouts do have the advantage of being faster. Gonna go ahead and he's just gonna cancel that range altogether, and VH is walled on the front, so VH is looking just fine. Probably going to go drop this food off and go hunt some more deer. He's got all these extra deer going for his second range. Number dude doesn't even have one out yet, but he is building two. Going to be a little behind on getting these ranges up. And also going to be behind on these resource count. He's coming forward again with these villagers. He just does not want to, I guess, relent. He does not want to. He's just being relentless on this idea that he wants to forward. And he's got these man-at-arms, but if VH is going archers, those man-at-arms are going to be pretty useless. Yeah, he's pretty much going archers. Archers and skirmishers are going to do just fine against these man-at-arms. So kind of a waste here. These villagers are coming forward. I'm not sure what they're going to do. They could try to tower this, but it's not going to happen with these archery ranges here. I'm sure VH won't let that happen. But he will keep VH off these deer. And, oh, losing a villager that had... Oh, it's funny. You could see the meat decaying from the villager. But the villager had, I think, 25 food. So that's a kind of a shame. VH did drop the food off in those villagers. And these villagers just had the ones they gathered. And these archers should do just fine if VH can micro them. Yep, took him back to the TC, and these guys are going to come forward and harass this gold mine. Maybe a house here. I was going to say a house, force them to fight these archers would be good. But let's see, more archers coming out now, and really isn't looking good. Although he does have the score lead by quite a bit. I think it's because he has more military, and these villagers, VH isn't paying attention, just chasing that villager, and I think he's going to lose one. Unless they turn around and, of course, hit these archers, but, of course, they can just be microed away and just kited, and I think he just needs to get these villagers just need a GB. Just get out of there. Come back to your army, and there's a blacksmith coming up for VH. Let's see if there's a +1 on these archers yet. Not yet, and I heard a villager die. Yep, right here. Died. And, man, these are turning into some pretty entertaining games, and, I like this aggressive play. It's really nice. TC, or not TC, blacksmith coming out for VH. Let's see if we got one for this number dude. I really wish I knew who this is, because I'm sure that's not his real name. I'm sure this is like maybe a Smurf account or something. There's a blacksmith for him. And his resources are looking pretty low, and VH is looking a little bit better on his eco. I'm not sure why he doesn't have the score lead, though. Although I know it doesn't mean everything. I'm sure it's probably scouting. Yeah, it might be scouting. Anyway, like I said, it doesn't really matter. I think VH is in a better spot here. But, of course, we'll see what happens. These skirmishers aren't going to be doing much of these man-at-arms again, so these man-at-arms are doing work. And he's doing a good job targeting the archers first. Let's see, fighting uphill now, but it looks like this number dude's going to have to get out of here. And VH could continue hunting his deer, which have been a nice bit of free food for him. You see he only has 4 farms up, now 5, 6, and well, this number dude has had a lot more farms up for a lot longer, so he had to invest in those farms a lot earlier. And VH is going to have to start investing in them now, but he's been able to save resources by not doing that. And, well, he could probably split these villagers between these 2 deer, but he's probably way more focused on taking out this military and keeping his ranges up and running. No more man-arms coming out, and let's see. VH resources, spending them all. Not having enough villagers on gold, he's not able to actually keep archer range production. He does have the... I want to watch this fight. He does have the +1 attack. So does this number dude. He's probably going to lose this guy and man-at-arm dude. And I think he could take this fight if he really wanted to. He's definitely microing better at this point. So we got 2 units for the price of none. He could turn around and pick this archer. He's probably looking to just go harass this gold, or maybe he just wants to see how many villagers he has on gold. See him still making skirmishers. Let's see. Oh, going for this hill, and he's going to have a hill advantage now, and I don't think this number dude wants to fight uphill, considering the fact that numbers are pretty much the same. Although VH is probably going to lose this, he actually doesn't have the numbers advantage, and neither one of them microing, really. There's kind of a little bit of micro for you. And VH is just going to have to GB. He does have a bit of army back home, and going for his 3rd archery range again, so he's going to be going for some heavy aggression. And let's see if... No, just the 2 ranges for red now. Let's see what we got here. This gold, I don't think I really checked out the maps very much. He has a nice wood here on the side. VH actually has a pretty good map. especially walling it, and now stonewalling it. I'm kind of surprised he's going for such an aggressive play after stonewalling. He could probably just sit back and relax, maybe just try to hold this hill, and maybe even wall this a little bit, and he would be just fine to try to boom up. But I do like the aggressive play. I think that's better. Just 2 skirmishers chasing down these other 2 guys. And PH not coming forward again. Gonna pick this archer here, maybe. Both of them having the +1 defense this time. And no micro really from either player. Kind of surprised to see that. I mean, let's see. Both players not really having very much resources. VH, I think, is spending his food, or starting to save his food. Maybe he's thinking about going to the Castle Age. He should have the military to defend at home against this. He's just going to camp this hill. I think he needs to pull a little bit further forward, and I think he will. And just go ahead and camp this hill and get that hill advantage against these guys. When you have a hill advantage, you take 25% less damage and deal 25% more, but he's just going to walk right into this. What are you doing? There you go, and he should be able to clean this up just fine. The numbers should run away from this. He should not stay and fight this. Not at all. I don't even think he had the numbers advantage. But yeah, that's right. Mr. Numbers did not have the number advantage. Y'all hear that? VH going to be finishing up his berries. Going to be finishing up these deer. And these deer have been fantastic for him. He got really lucky with those. Let's see. Oh, scouts now. And I am not surprised to see that. I thought we were going to see it last game. So by going scouts, definitely going to really, really hurt his uptime. He even got the +1 attack on him, but they're going to deal with these skirmishers like they're no one's business, and that'll be really good for him. Yeah, just going to come over here and chop these guys up. He needs to patrol this, hit the last one. This scout's trying to hit one of these skirmishers here. I think PH could defend against this, perhaps. Is he going to get a spearman out? I think it would be kind of a waste. He's going to get picked off. But let's see what he decides. He is going to get a spearman. Yeah. Well, if he's making a lot more scouts, then it'll be just fine. What PH needs to do now is go... Well, yeah, I mean, you can see these scouts just completely throwing him off. He was probably not expecting fighting them, and he's actually forcing a tower up. He needs to get a tower up to help defend his eco, keep his gold safe, keep his farm safe. And this farm could actually get... Oh, it's not built yet. I was going to say that farm could get focused down and be a waste of 60 wood. And you see that spearman just getting focused down real easy. And these villagers now coming forward for VH, and it's a bit messy, but... As you can tell, going for these scouts, it's going to cost quite a bit of food, each one 80 food, and VH now is going to be going castle now. And there you go. And you're going to see Number Dude is nowhere close. He's got no resources to do that. He's going all out aggression, and he needs to do damage, and he needs to do it like 5 minutes ago. Well, not 5 minutes ago, but y'all get what I mean. He needs to get in here, and he needs to really start doing the damage. And VH is just going to be looking to play defensively now because he knows he's going for these scouts. He knows that he's going to have an advantage, and he's just going to sit here and be defensive and maybe even wall this up. Maybe I was going to say a house, but he's hunts. He can't get a house. Just going for his 4th range. Looks like VH will be going for cavalry archers if he can, if he's going to have the resources. He just spent a lot of resources going Castle Age, so he's going to be hurting until he gets to Castle Age. He just, you know, those are resources that could have spent in making army, but that advantage will kick in once he gets Castle Age and gets those upgrades rolling in. But as of now, he's going to be playing from behind, needs to defend, and these scouts are going to be an issue. These are very powerful scouts. They have the +1 defense. They also have the bloodlines. And I think we're going to be seeing VH go for bloodlines here. Probably not, actually. Doesn't really have the gold for it. Starting to stockpile some wood and food again. Maybe make some more skirmishers. But these skirmishers aren't really going to be doing much. And it's not looking great for VH. The only thing he really has going for him is he's so much further ahead far going to Castle Age. But lots of farms being built now for... the Number Dude, and he did zing this over here. I'm not sure what he meant. Maybe maybe some BS happened back here. I'm not sure, but he is doing the aggression. But it looks like VH was able to hold pretty nicely. I'm not sure how many villagers he lost. Actually, probably not too many. He got really close to losing some. And there you go, 11 Chi-Chi, and he just knows that now VH is he just knows that now FH is in the castle age, that he's going to be able to get TCs out sooner. He's going to be able to get, well, no TCs for him because he built these stone walls in the tower, but he'll be able to make those cavalry archers. Mayo Market would be good to balance his eco out a little more. And he's probably gonna. Oh, there's a knight. I was gonna say he's probably gonna make a knight to help deal with this. So good play, good game, good aggressive game, good long feudal war. I do like feudal wars, and good play by both players. Let's go ahead and check out the achievements real quick. This is 2 wins to FH, but there were 3 games played, so I'm just gonna assume they played 3 games just to play 3 games. Checking out the achievements, we got military stats. Looks like Red did kill more, and he did have the largest army, but his eco again kind of lagged, and I think it was going for that failed forward that really kind of did him in, and he was never really able to get back into things. And then of course the whole castle age upgrade was kind of huge. FH should have 3 more villagers, and FH was able to do a bit more eco harass. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast the last game, even though it's not a 3v3, but these games have been great, so gonna go ahead and cast a third one, so look forward to that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.